Welcome into Odell Arena and Paul Patterson Court as tonight one of the top teams in the NAIA pays a visit to Upland as the 7th-ranked University of St. Francis Cougars take on the Taylor Trojans in Game 1 of our doubleheader this evening on the Trojan Sports Network. Caleb Hatch with you. Thanks for being with us. Taylor's lost 4 straight, but they're 9-2 at home, trying to get back on track in the season. They're now 6-8 in the Crossroads League. Meanwhile, St. Francis 7th overall. They're 12-2 in the Crossroads League, 11-1 on the road. And there are 2 losses in Crossroads League play coming to Indiana Wesleyan. Taking a look at our starting lineups. First off, for the visiting St. Francis Cougars, it'll be 5'8 junior guard Isabella Gizzi from New Palestine, Indiana. 5'10 sophomore guard Callie Gregory from Convoy, Ohio. 5'9 junior guard Taylor Fordyce from Fort Wayne, Indiana. 5'11 senior guard Julia Mantilla from Middlebury, Indiana. And returning to the starting lineup, Rinna Schwederman, a 6-foot junior forward from Portland, Indiana. She hasn't played since the loss to Indiana Wesleyan back on January 31st, but second leading scorer on the team, 13 points a game. Purdue Fort Wayne transfer back in the lineup. St. Francis coached by Jeremy Hinney in his 3rd season. Fort Wayne native spent 7 years as an assistant coach for St. Francis men's basketball team as well. Taking a look at the starting lineup for Taylor, and there will be a change. We'll get to that in a second. Meanwhile, Emma Full back in the lineup, 5'6 sophomore guard from Liberty Township, Ohio. 5'9 freshman guard Casey Warfel leads the NAIA in scoring 25.5 a game, native of Pendleton, Indiana. Season low 13 points against St. Francis in the first meeting, a 62-44 loss back on January 7th for the Trojans. 5'9 freshman guard Maddie Allen out of Greensburg, Indiana will get the start. First start of the year for 5'11 freshman guard Marissa Trout from Warren, Indiana. And 5'11 senior forward Quinn Kelly from Greenwood, Indiana, lone senior in the starting lineup for the Trojans. It'll be Kelly and Mantilla at the tip. And Fordyce controls it for St. Francis, and we are underway. St. Francis 22-2, 12-2 in the Crossroads League. Taylor 16-8, 6-8 in the CL. They've lost 4 straight. Schwederman kicks it out. On the handle, Mantilla gives to Fordyce in the lane. Fordyce back out. Gizzi drives, attacks, and a late whistle as Casey Warfel reached in. Isabella Gizzi will head to the free throw line. Gizzi 87% from the line, makes the first. Scoring 11.5 per game. One of 4 players to score in double figures. Second free throw missed. Taylor gets their first possession here. Allen gives it to Trout, right side. Up top to Full. To Allen, left side now, bounce pass in the corner. Kelly looks underneath, attacking off the glass and missing his Trout. Schwederman controls the rebound for St. Francis. Here come the Cougars. Lobs it left block. Mantilla backing down, and the shot goes. 3-0. Early on, St. Francis with the lead. Minute gone by, first quarter. On the other end, Taylor with the ball. Warfel, perimeter right. Throws it up top to Trout. Left side, Allen. Allen, quick bounce pass to Full, top of the circle. Plenty of time to shoot. Full now gives to Allen. Taylor will reset. Allen looks to drive right side, nearly lost the handle. Shot clock at 7. No, beautiful bounce pass to a cutting Marissa Trout, who lays it in. Taylor on the board. 3-2 St. Francis lead. They have possession. Gregory. Now St. Francis gives it over to Gizzi. Gizzi stops. Schwederman, right side. Free throw line, flips it to Fordyce. Spinning in the lane, turns, puts it up over Full, misses off back heel. Here comes Taylor. Full. The give to Warfel. She'll fire from distance. No. Rebound into the hands of Gregory for St. Francis. They maintain a 1-point lead. 2 minutes gone by, first quarter. The lob inside, Schwederman. And her pass was intended for Fordyce, who was cutting inside. The pass intended outside. St. Francis turnover gives it back to Taylor. 3-2, Trojans trail here early on. Allen gives to Warfel, right side. Full, top of the arc. Quick pass to Allen, left side. Warfel cutting, gets it in, spins, throws up a wild shot. No, deflects it, and we have a whistle. And that's going to be a foul on St. Francis, battling for the rebound. Gizzy picks up her first, team's first as well. Taylor will have it, 20 on the shot clock. Inside to Warfel, fadeaway jumper, skips off the rim. She surpassed 600 points on the season in the loss against Marion on Saturday. Inside, Schwederman has it for St. Francis. Shot fake, kicks it out. 3 on the way by Gregory, off the heel. Rebound Kelly for Taylor. Taylor trailing 3-2, 7:10 to go first quarter. Full in the lane. Lost it, gathered it back. Kelly from the baseline gives it to Warfel. Straight away, Allen, left side to Trout. Trout picks up her dribble, back over to Full. Full perimeter left. Bounce pass inside to Kelly. Got to pass one defender, throws it up, can't get the roll. And a foul as Kelly went over the back on Schwederman on the rebound. Substitution as Schwederman checks out for St. Francis. Samia Stout onto the floor for the first time. Sophomore from Elkhart, Indiana. 3-2 St. Francis remains in front. They have the ball. Gizzy, those orange shoes. Now the lob inside. Fordyce hits Gregory for an easy 2. 5-2. St. Francis extends their lead. 6.5 to go first quarter. Taylor with the ball. Warfel outside to Trout. And she traveled. Gregory will walk it across the timeline for USF. Bounce pass to Fordyce. Now Stout. Back over to Fordyce. Lobs it inside Gregory. Draws a double team. Flips it out to Gizzy. Now around to the perimeter. Fordyce with it. Kick out. Stout. Outside. Spins. Takes it all the way and lays it in. Samia Stout with the layup. It's a 7-2 lead for St. Francis. On the other end, Warfel draws a double team and is fouled. Gizzy and Gregory both there. Let's see who they charged the foul on. It'll be on Gregory, her first. As Mantla will head to the bench. Quick baseline jumper will fall for Maddie Allen on the inbound play. Taylor down 7-4. Schwederman back onto the court for St. Francis. Stout has it. Right side up top. Schwederman lobs inside. Pass deflected. And Trout saves it to Warfel. Here comes Taylor. Warfel takes it down the lane. Goes up and under but misses. Gregory clears the rebound for the Cougars. They maintain a 3-point lead. 5:20 to go in the first quarter. Stout. Over to Gregory. Now Fordyce. Right wing up top. Gregory puts it on the floor, backing down, spins, turnaround, off the window and in. 9-4 lead for St. Francis. 5 minutes to go, opening quarter. Kelly has it for Taylor. Up top to Allen. Left side pass to Trout. Now Warfel top of the circle. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Free throw line, Trout picks up her dribble, out to Warfel. Now Allen, up top, 8 to shoot. Allen kicks it out full with 5. Kelly gonna have to throw it up from the free throw line. She does and draws contact, and she'll get 2 free throws. Crafty move by the senior to draw the foul. 2 shots for Quinn Kelly coming at the line after the media timeout. A foul, the first on Rinna Schwederman. We'll take a timeout as well. Taylor down 9-4 halfway through the first quarter on the Trojan Sports Network.
What limits you? Too small, too old, insecure, broken. You have no limits. Rethink your limits.
Best One Tire and Auto Care Upland is proud to support Taylor University Athletics. Located at 148 South Main Street, Best One is open 6 days a week. Owner Mike Pearson and his staff offer replacement tires from brands like Bridgestone, Firestone, and Goodyear. Customers can also shop for tires from the comfort of their home by using the online tire finder. When it's time for mechanical repairs, Best One's ASE certified technicians can perform a wide range of services to get their customers back on the road. And those same technicians can do repairs on fleet vehicles as well. Taylor Athletics says thank you to Mike Pearson and everyone at Best One Tire and Auto Care Upland.
Back inside Odell Arena, Taylor Athletics would like to thank Optimum Performance Sports, Fort Wayne Orthopedics, Best One Tire and Auto Care of Upland, Ivanhoe's, the Edward Jones Financial Offices of Mark Sieglin, Adam Sieglin, Ryan Jones, and Rob Sisson, Marion Health, Holiday Inn Express of Gas City, and BSN Sports for their support as corporate partners of the Trojans throughout the 2025-26 year. TU Athletics appreciates their support. When Kelly nails the first free throw out of the timeout, Taylor down 9-5. More free throw coming for the senior out of Greenwood, Indiana. Two-time NAIA Scholar athlete and academic All-Crossroads League last year hits both. It's a 9-6 lead for St. Francis, 4.5 to play in the first quarter. Schwederman has it for USF, top of the circle. Lobs it inside, and a pass deflected by Trout, stolen by Kelly. Here comes Full for Taylor, slows things up. Right side Warfel, back over to Full. Allen, perimeter left, and we have an offensive foul on Emma Full. Schwederman checks out for St. Francis. Mantilla back in for the Cougars. Again, first action for Schwederman, a Purdue-Fort Wayne transfer, is on the 2023-24 Horizon League All-Freshman team since January 31st, so getting her footing back in the lineup. Mantilla up top to Gizzy. Gregory with it right side. Free throw line, kicks it out, three-ball corner pocket. Mantilla off the front of the rim. Rebound deflected to Gizzy, and St. Francis has another opportunity. Stout drives baseline, gets underneath, kick out. Three ball on the way, rims out by Mantilla. Allen has it for Taylor. She races quickly ahead. Stops free throw line, gives it to Warfel, right side. Left side pass Full, thought about a three. Instead gives it back over to Allen. They'll reset the offense. Trout gives to Full left side. Shot clock at 8. Full puts it on the floor. Bounce pass to Kelly. The give. Warfel, she's going to have to fire. And she didn't get it off in time. A shot clock violation on Taylor. Here comes St. Francis. Fordyce stops in the lane. Kick out to Stout. Stout takes it inside. Little runner. No. Rebound Kelly. Taylor down 9-6. 2:45 to go in the opening quarter. Allen flips it to Full. Allen with it back, perimeter right. Quick pass to Warfel near the top of the circle. Motioning on her head for some movement. Goes opposite direction of a Kelly screen. Allen from deep. Skips off the side of the rim. Kelly tried to deflect it, but couldn't get it to one of her teammates. St. Francis with the ball. They continue to lead by 3 here in the first quarter. Stout gives it to Fordyce left side, underneath Gregory now. Backing down on Trout. Turns, fires, and finishes. 11-6 the lead, 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. St. Francis off to a strong start. Taylor with the ball. Allen gives it to Trout, right side. Back to Warfel near the top of the circle. Warfel puts it on the floor, kick out. Trout from deep, and Marissa Trout hits the triple. Taylor within 2, down 11-9. Freshman getting her first start and making an impact already with 5 in the first quarter. St. Francis with the ball, 90 seconds to go in quarter number 1. Fordyce dribbling left side, throws it inside to Gregory, draws multiple Taylor defenders up top. Gizzy down the lane and past Warfel, who had to avoid committing that second personal. 13-9 the lead now for St. Francis. Taylor with the ball. Just over 70 seconds to go in the first quarter. Warfel right side. Free throw line extended. Kelly, now Warfel attacks, and she is fouled. 1:05 to go in the quarter. This is the third team foul. Fordyce picks up the personal as Full and Kelly sub out. Emma Anslet and Katie Moyer check in for Taylor. Warfel to be the inbounder. Gets it into Anslet. Anslet dribbles toward midcourt. Gives it right side to Warfel. Lob inside Moyer, who is cutting off the window and in. Sidestep the defender. Taylor cuts it to a 2-point game, down 13-11. 40 seconds to go, quarter number one. St. Francis with the ball, so Taylor with an opportunity, about 16 seconds difference between shot and game clock here. Stout cuts, kick out, three on the way, Fordyce, and she buries it from the right side. 16-11, St. Francis pushes the lead back up to 5, but Taylor can play for the final shot of the quarter. Allen over to Trout, left side. Inside 15 seconds. Taylor using the clock here. Now with 5. Allen looks to drive, throws it up, and misses right before the buzzer. At the end of one, Taylor down 16-11 against 7th-ranked St. Francis on the Trojan Sports Network.
It's true. Many of us spend more time thinking about what's for dinner than thinking about retirement. But if you think your retirement needs deserve more attention, we agree, and we'd like to help. Your local Edward Jones financial advisors, Ryan Jones, Mark Sieglin, Rob Sisson, and Adam Sieglin, can help you get started today. They are proud corporate partners of Taylor University Athletics. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Ivanhoe's has been serving Taylor students since 1965, when Ivan and Carol Slane purchased the restaurant. Located on Main Street, Ivanhoe's is less than a mile from the Taylor campus and is open 7 days a week. The menu features choices for lunch, dinner, as well as 100 different milkshakes and sundaes. Customers can find other dessert items as well. The staff is proud to support Taylor University and appreciates the support of Ivanhoe's through the years.
Start of the second quarter inside Odell Arena in Paul Patterson Court. Taylor trailing 7th-ranked St. Francis 16-11. Trojans with the ball. Trout firing and missing, but Moyer tracks down the rebound. Allen will fire from deep, and Maddie Allen drains a three from the left side. Once again, Taylor cuts it to a 2-point game. Allen and Trout, the freshmen, with 5 points apiece early on in quarter number 2. St. Francis with the ball. Gregory working on Trout. Backs down, turns, throws it up, and gets it to go off glass. St. Francis pushes the lead back up to 4 at 18-14. Opening minute of quarter number 2. Full has it for Taylor. The give to Allen, top of the circle. Anslet with it right side. Trout trying to set a screen. Anslet goes opposite direction. Anslet still with the dribble, 10 to shoot. Now Full, top of the circle. Pass to Trout screen. Full to give. Allen, we're going to have an offensive foul on Emma Full. Second foul for her. Both have been on the offensive end of the court. St. Francis with an opportunity to extend their lead. Mantilla gives it to Fordyce. Left side, back up top, Mantilla. Into the corner, Schwederman. Now Gizzy. Steps. Moyer nearly deflected the pass by Schwederman. They kick it out. Gregory. 3-ball corner pocket will go. 21-14. Couple of buckets for St. Francis to push the lead to 7, and traveling called on freshman Emma Anslet. 5 straight for the Cougars after Taylor cut it to 2. An opportunity to add more here. Fordyce. Left block pass to Gregory, who traveled. Turnovers for each team on their last possession. Taylor with the ball back. Anslet left side. Pass to Moyer screen. Up top, Full. Right side pass. They give Allen. Free throw line. Kick out. Anslet will launch from deep. And Emma Anslet hits a triple. The Trojans getting it done from long range. They trail 21-17, 7:45 to play in the first half. 3 of 6 now from deep. Gizzy has it for St. Francis. Bounce pass to Schwederman. Now Gregory, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Schwederman. Her second. Mia Stout will check in for Schwederman. Meanwhile, Katie Moyer to the bench. Quinn Kelly back in for Taylor. They have a chance to make it a 1-possession game after trailing by 7 just moments ago. Anslet gives to Full. Quick pass, Allen. Back to Anslet. Full right side. Bounces to Kelly. She'll drive baseline and take it up and in. Nice cut to the bucket by Quinn Kelly. Suddenly it's a 2-point game. St. Francis maintains the lead, but it's just 21-19. And 7 minutes to play in the first half. Gizzy has it for USF. Gives to Stout. She drives, attacks, but misses the layup. Allen has it for Taylor. She races the other way. Stops. Free throw line pull-up jumper off the heel. Rebound to Fordyce for St. Francis. Casey Warfel set to check in on the next dead ball for Taylor. Mantilla. A handoff to Gizzy. Gizzy spinning in the lane. Oh, nice move, and she finishes. 23-19, St. Francis remains in front, pushes the lead back up to 4. Full has it for Taylor. Give to Allen. Back to Full. Anslet. Right wing. Now she'll pull up for a long 2. Off the heel, offensive rebound, Kelly. Kick out, Anslet from deep. And Emma Anslet has her second 3 of the night. It's a 1-point game. Taylor down 23-22, 6 minutes to go, first half. Stout on the other end has it for St. Francis. The give to Gizzy. Far corner, Gregory, guarded by Trout. Now attacks. Kick out, Mantilla, near corner, shot clock at 8. Gizzy, handoff to Gregory, straight on 3, buries it. Gregory having a huge first half, she's already up to 14. St. Francis leads it 26-22, under 5.5 to go. Anslet has it for Taylor, a kick out, Full, a deep 3, and Emma Full connects from long range. Timeout on the floor. Taylor down 26-25, 5:18 to go in the opening half. We'll take a timeout as well on the Trojan Sports Network.
When you need the fuel to be your nephew's #1 fan, Holiday Inn Express. We're there, so you can be too.
If you get sick, you can trust that we will take care of you. As a Magnet-designated healthcare system, our expert team will create a personalized plan to get you back on your feet. Marion Health. Great care from great people.
Fans, a reminder, dates are set for the Taylor Summer Basketball Camps. Boys Camp in its 70th year, Girls Camp in its 50th year. Boys Camp dates July 5th through 9th, 12th through 16th, and 19th through 23rd. The Girls Camp June 14th through 17th. For more information, go to TaylorTrojans.com/camps. Sign-ups open now for both boys and girls, and spots fill up quickly. TaylorTrojans.com/camps. Jump shot missed by Gregory. Warfel. And we have an issue with the shot clock. The official calls out 28 seconds as it did not start. There we go. Taylor keeps possession here. Down 1 point, 5 minutes to go in the first half against 7th-ranked St. Francis. Ball has it for Taylor. Bounce pass to Anslet. Now Allen. Give to Full, top of the circle. Anslet right side. 10 to shoot. Full has it. Cutting in the lane. Pass intended for Allen is stolen. Here comes St. Francis. Gregory. The give to Gizzy. Gizzy baseline. Draws a double team. Passes out to Fordyce. Right side. Fordyce down the lane and an easy layup as she blew past the defense. Pushes the St. Francis lead back up to 3. Full. Had it blocked. Here comes Fordyce for the Cougars. Free throw line. Turnaround in the lane, and the bank shot will go for Shoy. And Coach Cassie Wiseman wants a timeout for Taylor. After cutting it to 1, they're suddenly back down 5 with 4:08 to play in the first half here on the Trojan Sports Network.
What limits you? Too small, too old, insecure, broken. You have no limits. Rethink your limits.
Back inside Odell Arena and Paul Patterson Court. Taylor down 5. Just over 4 minutes remaining in the first half. Taylor taking on 7th-ranked St. Francis, trying to snap a 4-game losing streak. And the Trojans off to a good start shooting from long range. Taylor 9 of 3 this season when knocking down at least 6 made 3-pointers in a game. Well, so far, they're 5 of 9 tonight. Taylor with the ball out of the timeout. Anslet, the handoff to Allen. Now Warfel gets it top of the circle. Into the corner. 3 on the way. And that's the 6 made 3. And it's the 3rd of the night for Emma Anslet. A freshman having a huge first half. Taylor down 2, 30-28. 3:35 to play first half. Gizzy has it on the perimeter for St. Francis. Now they work it around to Fordyce left side. Fordyce spinning, shot fake, bounces out, and that's going to be 3 seconds on Fordyce. Good defense there by Quinn Kelly. Taylor an opportunity to tie or take the lead here with a basket. Anslet directing traffic. Gives to Trout left side. Kelly in the corner. Dishes back out. Trout puts it on the floor. 10 to shoot. Trout goes up and the foul. We're tied at 30 with 3:03 to play in the first half. And the foul is the second on Callie Gregory, who has 14 first half points to lead St. Francis. Trout up to 7. But misses the free throw, a rare miss, 88.5% on the season. They remain even at 30, under 3 minutes to go in the opening half. Gregory has it for St. Francis to give to Gizzy. Stout, top of the circle, left side pass to Fordyce. Into the near corner, Gregory drives baseline, goes up, and gets it to go. 32-30. St. Francis back in front. Allen has it for TU. Free throw line, kicks it out, Anslet. Inside Kelly. Free throw line, up top Warfel. Warfel puts it on the floor. Oh, goes up and under, misses, but draws the foul, and St. Francis players wanting a traveling call, won't get it. Samia Stout picks up her first, team's third. And as Gregory will take a seat, Schwieterman back in for USF. Meanwhile, Emma Royce checks in for the first time for Samia Stout. 2 shots here for Warfel. Leads the NAI in scoring 25.5 a game. But misses the first free throw. Scoreless so far. Her lowest scoring outing of the season came at St. Francis in the first meeting that Taylor lost 62-44 back on January 7th. As Warfel's on the board with a point. Taylor back within 1, down 32-31. Warfel just 13 points in that first meeting. On the other end, Gizzy has it for St. Francis. Choi backing down and gets it to go past Warfel, who's trying to avoid that second foul. Under 2 to go in the first half. Trout has it for Taylor, puts it on the floor, drives, and finishes. Marissa Trout continues her strong first half. She's got 9, just 2 off season high for the freshman. Schwieterman has it for St. Francis. The give to Fordyce. Backing, spinning, and she traveled. (34-33), St. Francis by a penny. 90 seconds to go in the first half. Taylor with the ball. Anslet left side. Gives to Kelly. Baseline jumper. And it gets the roll and goes down. Taylor in front. 35-34. St. Francis with the ball. Choi gives to Fordyce left side. Bounce pass, Schwieterman. Kicks it out. Gizzy straightaway 3. Off the heel and it goes in. What a bounce for Gizzy. St. Francis reclaims the lead. Oh, wide open down the lane is Allen. And Taylor ties us at 37. 35 seconds to go in the half. Choi has it for St. Francis to Schwieterman, back to Choi. Underneath Gizzy. Oh, what a cut. The layup bounces out for Choi. Here comes Taylor. Plenty of time. Allen slows things up. Shot clock off. Warfel will likely whittle down that game clock. We're inside 10. Warfel down the lane, blows past the defense and lays it in. 39-37 Taylor, and then Warfel nearly stole the inbound. And that will do it for the opening half. Back and forth we went, and Taylor leading 39-37 against 7th-ranked St. Francis at the break. First half stats on the other side when you return on the Trojan Sports Network.
Join the Trojan Club today and support Taylor student athletes 12 months a year. The Trojan Club has 4 different levels of membership for you to choose from. Each level receives complimentary season tickets, while the Athletic Director's Circle and Trojan MVP levels receive gifts from the athletic department. Over the years, members have helped supply the funds for a sports information position, purchasing equipment for teams and the athletic training staff, and providing broadcasts of Trojan athletics like the one you're enjoying right now. With the support of alumni and friends, the Taylor combination of spiritual growth, outstanding academics, and a highly competitive intercollegiate athletic program can continue. To join, call 765-998-4331 or log on to TaylorTrojans.com and click on the Trojan Club tab at the top of the homepage. The Trojan Club, supporting Taylor University student athletes.
Life to the full for me looks like approaching every conversation as if it is for the kingdom and to the glory of God.
Life to the full to me means being present where your 2 feet are at.
When I think of life to the full, I think of joy, especially the Taylor body, the Taylor community, what Taylor has to offer.
The way we're equipping students to live life to the full is that we're helping them have a global humility.
There's so many things at Taylor that are preparing me to live life to the full. I love doing research and engaging in projects within my major, computer science, so I could go from programming 1 minute to doing a Bollywood dance and performing as part of Mosaic Night the next.
We have a lot of opportunity here to help students and to equip them to live life full now and well beyond their years at Taylor, and part of that is the intentionality we have with developing relationships with one another.
I'm experiencing life to the full at Taylor through the different opportunities that Taylor allows us to learn about different cultures, people, and places.
I love that we get to do chapel together 3 times a week. Nobody takes attendance. Nobody tells me I have to be there, but I get to be there.
I think I see that in sports, on the football field, in the throwing ring, in classes, and also in student leadership positions.
I experience life to the full at chapel because I get to play in a chapel band, and I get to sit up there and play piano and glorify God with one of my gifts.
The community gives me a sense of life to the full in that I get to see students go through their 4 years here, develop as intellectuals and scholars, be prepared for their vocations, and go out into the world and influence the world for Christ.
Taylor leads 7th-ranked St. Francis 39-37 after a thrilling first half of action. Time to take a look at our first half stats. First off, for the visiting St. Francis Cougars, 16 of 24 from the field, 4 of 7 from three-point range, 1 of 2 from the foul line. They had 7 turnovers, 7 points off of 6 Taylor turnovers, 11 total rebounds, 1 offensive, 10 defensive. 6 assists on the 16 made field goals, 1 block, 1 steal, 7 fouls, 6 bench points, no second chance points, 22 points in the paint, and no fast break points. We'll get back to that points in the paint stat in just a bit. Leading the way for St. Francis, 16 of the 39 for Callie Gregory. The sophomore from Convoy, Ohio, already at her scoring average 16 a game, which is 5th in the Crossroads League. She's put up some big numbers, though. 29 this season is her season high, 34 came last year. 8 points for Isabella Gizzi, 5 for Taylor Fordyce, 4 for Allison Choi, 2 points apiece for Samia Stout and Julia Mantilla. Renna Schwiederman and Emma Royst played in that first half for St. Francis, but did not score. Meanwhile, for Taylor, 15 of 26 from the field, nearly 58%, 6 of 10 from 3. 3 of 5 from the foul line. They had 6 turnovers, 9 points off of 7 St. Francis turnovers, 11 total rebounds, 3 offensive, 8 defensive, 11 assists, no blocks, 2 steals, 4 fouls, 11 bench points, 6 second chance points, 10 points in the paint, and 2 fast break points. Now, in the first meeting between these two teams, it was lopsided in points in the paint, about 42-13 or so. So Taylor limiting that margin, just down 22-10 in that category. Scoring leaders for Taylor, 9 points apiece for Marissa Trout and Emma Anslet. Trout in her first start. Anslet, 3 of 3 from three-point range, scoring 9 off the bench. 7 for Maddie Allen, 6 points, 6 rebounds for Quinn Kelly. 3 points apiece for Emma Full and Casey Warfel, and 2 points for Katie Moyer to round out the scoring for the Trojans. That's a look at the first half stats. On the other side, when you return, we'll take a look at the Crossroads League scoreboard on the Trojan Sports Network.
What limits you? Too small, too old, insecure, broken. You have no limits. Rethink your limits.
Best One Tire and Auto Care Upland is proud to support Taylor University Athletics. Located at 148 South Main Street, Best One is open 6 days a week. Owner Mike Pearson and his staff offer replacement tires from brands like Bridgestone, Firestone, and Goodyear. Customers can also shop for tires from the comfort of their home by using the online tire finder. When it's time for mechanical repairs, Best One's ASE certified technicians can perform a wide range of services to get their customers back on the road. And those same technicians can do repairs on fleet vehicles as well. Taylor Athletics says thank you to Mike Pearson and everyone at Best One Tire and Auto Care Upland. It's true. Many of us spend more time thinking about what's for dinner than thinking about retirement. But if you think your retirement needs deserve more attention, we agree, and we'd like to help. Your local Edward Jones financial advisors, Ryan Jones, Mark Sieglin, Rob Sisson, and Adam Sieglin, can help you get started today. They are proud corporate partners of Taylor University Athletics. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Ivanhoe's has been serving Taylor students since 1965, when Ivan and Carol Slane purchased the restaurant. Located on Main Street, Ivanhoe's is less than a mile from the Taylor campus and is open 7 days a week. The menu features choices for lunch, dinner, as well as 100 different milkshakes and sundaes. Customers can find other dessert items as well. The staff is proud to support Taylor University and appreciates the support of Ivanhoe's through the years.
When you need the fuel to be your nephew's #1 fan, Holiday Inn Express. We're there, so you can be too.
Back inside Odell Arena and Paul Patterson Court, Taylor leading 7th-ranked St. Francis 39-37 at the half. Time to take a look around the Crossroads League scoreboard. Indiana Wesleyan rolling against Mount Vernon Nazarene, 64-43 late third quarter in that matchup. Bethel ahead of Spring Arbor, 44-39, 2 minutes to go, third quarter there. Meanwhile, Grace and Marion dominating, just under 2 minutes to play in the first half, 58-26. Huntington visiting Goshen, Huntington leading 38-30 at the half there. Of course, men's games coming in all these matchups, 7:30 approximate tip times, including Taylor and St. Francis on the men's side here inside Odell Arena and Paul Patterson Court as well. Game 2 of our doubleheader tonight. Take another timeout. When you return, a look at what's happening around Taylor Athletics next on the Trojan Sports Network.
Join the Trojan Club today and support Taylor student athletes 12 months a year. The Trojan Club has 4 different levels of membership for you to choose from. Each level receives complimentary season tickets, while the Athletic Director's Circle and Trojan MVP levels receive gifts from the athletic department. Over the years, members have helped supply the funds for a sports information position, purchasing equipment for teams and the athletic training staff, and providing broadcasts of Trojan athletics like the one you're enjoying right now. With the support of alumni and friends, the Taylor combination of spiritual growth, outstanding academics, and a highly competitive intercollegiate athletic program can continue. To join, call 765-998-4331 or log on to TaylorTrojans.com and click on the Trojan Club tab at the top of the homepage. The Trojan Club, supporting Taylor University student athletes.
If you get sick, you can trust that we will take care of you. As a Magnet-designated healthcare system, our expert team will create a personalized plan to get you back on your feet. Marion Health, great care from great people.
What limits you? Too small, too old, insecure, broken. You have no limits. Rethink your limits.
Best One Tire and Auto Care Upland is proud to support Taylor University Athletics. Located at 148 South Main Street, Best One is open 6 days a week. Owner Mike Pearson and his staff offer replacement tires from brands like Bridgestone, Firestone, and Goodyear. Customers can also shop for tires from the comfort of their home by using the online tire finder. When it's time for mechanical repairs, Best One's ASE certified technicians can perform a wide range of services to get their customers back on the road. And those same technicians can do repairs on fleet vehicles as well. Taylor Athletics says thank you to Mike Pearson and everyone at Best One Tire and Auto Care Upland.
If you get sick, you can trust that we will take care of you. As a Magnet-designated healthcare system, our expert team will create a personalized plan to get you back on your feet. Marion Health, great care from great people.
Getting ready for the start of the third quarter between Taylor and 7th-ranked St. Francis. Taylor leading 39-37 at the break in this one. Taking a look at what's happening around Taylor Athletics. Taylor Cheer ranks 4th after opening weekend. Meanwhile, in women's track, Taylor now ranked 11th in the ratings. Men's track climbing to 21st in the ratings. Baseball back in action tomorrow. 9th-ranked Taylor visits receiving votes St. Thomas, 6 p.m. Eastern, first pitch. Women's tennis hosts Greenville coming up on February 13th, 10 a.m. for the match time there. Meanwhile, women's indoor track and field, the Heartland Invite coming up on Friday at 10:30 a.m. Softball at Johnson, 2 p.m. Eastern on Friday. And baseball against St. Thomas again on Friday, 3 o'clock Eastern, as they'll play them a doubleheader that day, softball with a doubleheader as well. Ready for the start of the third quarter. Taylor trying to get back on track. They're 12-11 since 2005 when hosting St. Francis, but they have not beaten the Cougars since January 28th, 2023, a 73-60 win for Taylor. St. Francis has won 5 straight in the series, including the 62-44 win in Fort Wayne back on January 7th. Kelly, Warfel, Full, Trout, and Allen, Fordyce, Schwederman, Gizzy, Gregory, and Mansilla. For St. Francis, Fordyce will be the inbounder as St. Francis will start off the third quarter with the basketball. Gregory gets it. No pressure across the timeline. Fordyce back up to Gregory. Now Gizzy near left side. Into the corner, Mansilla. Back to Gizzy. Schwederman just inside the top of the arc. They give to Gregory, who had that huge first half, 16 points. Shot clock at 9. Schwederman, left elbow, kicks it out. Gizzy with 5. Gregory will launch and connect from long range. 40-39, St. Francis back in front. Taylor with the ball, their first possession of the third quarter. Warfel nearly lost the handle out of bounds, saved it. Into the corner, Trout. Back to Warfel. Pass inside, Kelly. Throws it up, has it partially blocked, gets it back, shot clock at 5. Warfel, 3-ball, corner pocket, rattles home. 42-40, Taylor reclaims the lead. Just over a minute gone by third quarter, Warfel up to 6. St. Francis trailing once again. Schwederman inside the top of the circle. Gives to Mantilla left side. Bounce pass to Gregory. Schwederman, straightaway 3, short. Trout tracks down the rebound for Taylor. Allen to give to Full, up top. Trout, far corner, puts it on the floor. Gives back to Warfel. Warfel, pass to Trout, screen, show fire. Off the heel, but Trout grabs the offensive rebound, turnaround, goes off window and in. Marissa Trout into double figures with 11. That ties her season high. Taylor leads by 4. And Jeremy Henney's going to burn a timeout for St. Francis just 2 minutes into the third. Taylor by 4 on the Trojan Sports Network.
What limits you? Too small, too old, insecure, broken. You have no limits. Rethink your limits.
If you get sick, you can trust that we will take care of you. As a Magnet-designated healthcare system, our expert team will create a personalized plan to get you back on your feet. Marion Health, great care from great people.
Quick timeout for St. Francis early into the third quarter as Taylor builds their largest lead of the ball game, up 4, 44-40. 8 minutes to go, third quarter. St. Francis has led by as much as 7. That came early on in the second quarter. St. Francis with the ball. Inbound to Gizzy. Hand off Gregory. Up top Fordyce. Give Gregory open 3, left side. Bounces out, rebound Full for Taylor. That was a good look, didn't fall. Trout has it for TU. Trying to get it to Warfel. Bounce pass in. Warfel has it knocked out of bounds by Mantilla. Taylor will retain possession, 17 on the shot clock. Inbound to Trout. Lost the handle, but it went into the hands of Allen. She'll pull up for a jump shot. Short. Rebound Gregory. Here comes St. Francis. Fordyce lobs it inside. Schwederman back out. Gregory from deep. And this time it'll go. 19 for Callie Gregory. Make it 22 as Taylor's lead cut to 1. 44-43. Just over 7 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Warfel, show fire. The answer on the other end won't go. Fordyce tracks down the rebound. St. Francis can retake the lead here. Bob inside. Mantilla bullies her way past Kelly for the layup. 45-44, St. Francis reclaims the lead. Full has it for Taylor. Working baseline. Pass inside, Trout. Tries to go up and under, gets the basket and a foul. A season high for the freshman, 13, and a chance to add more at the free throw stripe. Foul is the second on Isabella Gizzi as Emma Full checks out. Emma Anslet checks in for her for TU. Meanwhile, Julia Mantilla checks out. Samia Stout in for St. Francis. Trout at the line, makes the free throw after missing her first. Season high 14 for the freshman. Taylor in front 47-45. Gizzi has it for St. Francis. Top of the circle to give to Gregory. Now Stout drives left side of the lane and fouled by Warfel. That's the second on Casey. Stout just 12 of 24 from the charity stripe on the season. First one off the heel. Second one short. Taylor maintains a 2-point lead. Here come the Trojans. Allen quickly ahead. Now the give to Anslet, perimeter right. She'll dribble towards the top of the arc and call out the play. Dribbles to her left, picks it up. The give to Allen. Up top, 8 to shoot. Warfel, free throw line extended. Had it knocked away by Stout. St. Francis can tie it or take the lead here. Kick out, Fordyce. Left wing three, won't go. Allen tracks down the rebound for Taylor. Here come the Trojans. Allen to give to Trout. Kelly open in the corner. Give back to Anslet. Resets, 7 to shoot. Anslet with 3, with 2. Trout gonna have to throw it up, and it's blocked by Schwederman. Schwederman takes it all the way, scoops it up, and a foul. We're tied at 47. That's the third on Warfel, so 2 quick fouls on her. She will take a seat on the Taylor bench. Emma Full back in for her. Schwederman an opportunity for a 3-point play and a chance to give St. Francis the lead. But she misses the free throw. That's 3 straight missed free throws for St. Francis. 47 all, 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Taylor with the ball. Allen in the corner. Dribbles back. Anslet with it now. Left side toward the top of the arc. We're going to have a foul on St. Francis. Schwederman picks up her third. That will send us to immediate timeout. 47 all with 4:47 to go, third quarter on the Trojan Sports Network.
Best One Tire and Auto Care Upland is proud to support Taylor University Athletics. Located at 148 South Main Street, Best One is open 6 days a week. Owner Mike Pearson and his staff offer replacement tires from brands like Bridgestone, Firestone, and Goodyear. Customers can also shop for tires from the comfort of their home by using the online tire finder. When it's time for mechanical repairs, Best One's ASE certified technicians can perform a wide range of services to get their customers back on the road. And those same technicians can do repairs on fleet vehicles as well. Taylor Athletics says thank you to Mike Pearson and everyone at Best One Tire and Auto Care Upland.
When you need the fuel to be your nephew's #1 fan, Holiday Inn Express. We're there, so you can be too.
Tied at 4:47 to go in the third quarter. Taylor with the ball out of the timeout. Looking to snap a 4-game losing skid and pushing the 7th-ranked team in the NAIA to the brink. Allen with 10 to shoot, throws it inside, stolen by Stout. Here comes St. Francis. Stout slows up, gives back to Gizzy. Wide open is Fordyce. She fakes, now puts it on the floor. Little floater in the lane is short. Kelly grabs the rebound for Taylor. And Anslet, like may have got hit in the nose. She continues on. Pass to Full and intended for Kelly. It's stolen away. Schwederman with it for St. Francis. Kick out to Gizzy. Now Fordyce, top of the circle, right back over to Gizzy. Gregory gives to Fordyce. Fordyce driving, spinning, scooping, and finishing off the glass. St. Francis 49, Taylor 47. Taylor with the ball. Here's Trout. Passes right side to Anslet. Anslet shot fake, picks up her dribble. Back top of the circle to Allen. Shot clock at 6. Allen, pull-up jumper. Can't get the roll. Stout clears the rebound for St. Francis. Up ahead, Gizzy. Gizzy in the lane, turn around, short. Rebound Anslet. Here comes Taylor. Opportunity to tie or take the lead. Full. Thought about a 3. Instead, puts it on the floor. Bounce pass to Allen, perimeter right. Up top, Anslet, right side Allen. Shot clock at 8. Full top of the circle. Pass to Kelly, screen. Full. Gonna have to hoist something here. The give, Trout, corner 3. Somehow hit the rim before the shot clock expired. St. Francis maintains a 2-point lead under 2.5 to go, third quarter. They have the ball as well. Stout gives to Fordyce left side. Underneath, Gregory. Gregory backing down, turning, and finishing. 51-47. St. Francis on a bit of a run here. Push the lead up to 4. Full has it for TU. Over to Anslet right side. Now Allen. Back to Full. Shot clock at 10. Anslet will fire from deep. Leaves it short. Gregory has the rebound for St. Francis. Taylor's gone cold here last few possessions. Underneath, kick out, Gregory, open, in and out, and Fordyce saves it. Another opportunity here for St. Francis. Driving, leaving it short, but drawing the foul is Gizzy inside. Shots on the way for Gizzy. The foul's the second on Quinn Kelly, the third on Taylor. Selena Blunt checks in for the first time. Addie Allen to the bench for Taylor. Meanwhile, Renna Schwederman and Samia Stout to the bench. Emma Royst and Ashley Cox as Gregory will take a seat. And Julia Mantilla in for St. Francis. First free throw good by Gizzy. .87% foul shooter. And she hits both into double figures with 10. 53-47. St. Francis in front, under 90 seconds to go, third quarter. Inside pass intended for Blunt, and that's going to be a foul on St. Francis. Julia Mantilla picks up her first. Fourth foul on the Cougars. Actually, no, that's just the third. The inbound goes to Trout. Lobs it inside, looking for Blunt. It's knocked away by Royst. Fordyce will bring it across the timeline for St. Francis. Under a minute to go, third quarter. Royst, shot clock with 2, with 1. That is well short on the 3 by Mantilla. Here comes Taylor. 40 seconds to go, third quarter. Down 6. Anslet past the Blunt screen. Looking inside, Blunt lost the handle, but it's last touch by St. Francis. 32.2 on the game clock, 17 on the shot clock. And St. Francis sub is Fordyce subs out. Rena Schwiederman checks back in. Anslet cuts, quick baseline jumper rattles out. 2 free throws on the way for her, though. 14 foul on St. Francis. It's the first on Ashley Cox. Emma Anslet, who had 3 threes in that first half. 9 total points as Cox subs out. Gregory back in. Hasn't scored, though, in the second half. Anslet, first free throw is short, 54.5% at the line on the season. One more coming. Her mother, Rachel Haley, CU Athletics Hall of Fame, former All-American, 3rd all-time on the scoring list, over 2,100 points. As Anslet now into double figures with 10. 53-48, St. Francis with the lead and the ball, 25 seconds to go, third quarter. Gregory with the dribble. Starts to move at about 12 seconds. Picks it up. Gizzy has it with 6. Gizzy down the lane. Gizzy drives and finishes. Taylor with the ball. Blunt's shot won't count. That will send us to the 4th. St. Francis in front, 55-48. Final quarter next on the Trojan Sports Network.
It's true. Many of us spend more time thinking about what's for dinner than thinking about retirement. But if you think your retirement needs deserve more attention, we agree, and we'd like to help. Your local Edward Jones financial advisors, Ryan Jones, Mark Sieglin, Rob Sisson, and Adam Sieglin, can help you get started today. They are proud corporate partners of Taylor University Athletics. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
When Ivan and Carol Slane purchased the restaurant. Located on Main Street, Ivanhoe's is less than a mile from the Taylor campus and is open 7 days a week. The menu features choices for lunch, dinner, as well as 100 different milkshakes and sundaes. Customers can find other dessert items as well. The staff is proud to support Taylor University and appreciates the support of Ivanhoe's through the years.
Taylor trailing 55-48 against 7th-ranked St. Francis. Ready to start the 4th quarter. Taylor Athletics would like to thank Optimum Performance Sports, Fort Wayne Orthopedics, Best One Tire and Auto Care of Upland, Ivanhoe's, the Edward Jones Financial Offices of Mark Sieglin, Adam Sieglin, Ryan Jones, and Rob Sisson, Marion Health, Holiday Inn Express of Gas City, and BSN Sports for their support as corporate partners of the Trojans throughout the 2025-2026 year. TU Athletics appreciates their support. Taylor with the ball as we start the 4th. Trojans led by as much as 4 in that 3rd quarter. Warfel gets the pass from Blunt and lays it in. Casey Warfel up to 8. Taylor down 55-50. St. Francis with the ball. Gizzy with it right side. Over to Gregory. And she stepped out of bounds. Actually, no, they're going to call a foul. Offensive foul on Julia Mantilla, her second. Trojans can make it a one-possession game with a bucket here. Warfel, show fire from deep. And off target, rebound Gizzy for St. Francis. Gizzy, bounce pass, Schwieterman, basket and a foul. When Kelly picks up the foul, her third. Schwieterman opportunity for the old-fashioned three-point play. Free throw is short, rebound Blunt for Taylor. So St. Francis matches their largest lead of the ball game at 7. Taylor ball, Kelly picks it up, gives to Warfel. Top of the circle, Anslett. From long range, and Emma Anslett buries it from Marion. (57-53). Taylor back within 4, 8.5 to go. Gregory has it for St. Francis. Drives, has it knocked away. Kelly picks up the loose ball for Taylor. Warfel drives, spins, ball loose, gets it back, turnaround off window, no. Rebound Schwieterman. Up ahead to Gizzy. Gizzy spins and gets the layup to fall. Back to a 6-point lead for St. Francis, 8 minutes to play. Trout has it for Taylor. Warfel right side to Anslett. She'll take another deep three. Skips off the front of the rim. Rebound Schwieterman. Here comes St. Francis. Fordyce. They give to Gregory right side. Schwieterman just inside the top of the circle. Gizzy in the lane, and we have a whistle, and I believe 3 seconds on St. Francis. When Kelly will sub out, Maddie Allen in for Taylor. They're down 59-53, 7:22 to play. Trojans looking for one final push. Warfel, free throw line. And she traveled. Samia Stout checking back in. Julia Mantilla to the bench. That will send us to a timeout. Taylor down 6, 7:10 to play on the Trojan Sports Network.
When you need the fuel to be your nephew's #1 fan, Holiday Inn Express. We're there, so you can be too.
If you get sick, you can trust that we will take care of you. As a Magnet-designated healthcare system, our expert team will create a personalized plan to get you back on your feet. Marion Health. Great care from great people.
Taylor fans, a reminder, signups are open now for the summer basketball camps. Boys camp in its 70th year, girls camp in its 50th year. 3 sessions for the boys camp this summer, July 5th through 9th, 12th through 16th, and 19th through 23rd. 1 session for the girls camp, June 14th through 17th. For more information, go to taylortrojans.com/camps. Signups open now for both boys and girls camps. Spots fill up quickly. taylortrojans.com/camps. Back on the court, 7th-ranked St. Francis with the ball on a 59-53 lead. 7 minutes to play in this one inside Odell Arena and Paul Patterson Court. Gizzy has it for the Cougars. Bounce pass out to Gregory. Schwieterman stolen by Selena Blunt. Here comes Taylor. Anslet stops to give to Allen. Free throw line jumper. Short. Rebound controlled by Gizzy. Handoff to Fordyce. Taylor. Quick trip. Unable to get points. Gregory had that huge first half. The lob inside. We have a foul on the floor. Pass was intended for Schwederman. Foul is on Selena Blunt. Picks up her first. Team's second. Just one team foul on St. Francis. Gizzy spinning. Goes off window and in. Largest lead of the night for St. Francis, 61-53. 6:10 to go. Allen has it for Taylor. To give to Anslet, who lobs it to Trout. Trout, left to arc. Back over to Anslet. Anslet gives to Allen, right side. Allen puts it on the floor. Free throw line jumper. Won't fall. Gregory quickly the other way for St. Francis. Into the lane and pass knocked out of bounds. Taylor ball. Quinn Kelly will check back in for Selena Blunt for Taylor. Taylor the ball needing to go on a run here. 5.5 to play, down 8. Kelly on the baseline. To Allen, up top, Warfel. Warfel lost the handle. Trout picks up the loose ball. Back out. Allen to Warfel. Right corner three, bounces out. Offensive rebound, Trout. The dish to Kelly. Anslet with it. Plenty of time remaining on the shot clock. Ticking away now, and she's tripped up with 4 to shoot. Foul is the second on Samia Stout. Team second as well. 20 to shoot for Taylor. Out of the inbound. And another foul on the floor before the shot by Allen. Fordyce picks up her second. Just the third team foul. So one more foul to give for St. Francis. Having some trouble getting it in. And a 5-second call. Under 5 minutes to go. Taylor down 8, St. Francis with the ball. Schwederman, right side, over to Gizzy. Gizzy drives to Gregory in the far corner. Shot clock at 8. Gregory working inside, turnaround goes off the window and in. Callie Gregory with 26. 10-point lead for the Cougars. And a reach and foul on Stout. She was trying to deflect it away from Kelly in the lane. Third on Stout and the fourth team foul. Final one to give for St. Francis with 4:22 to play. Allen in the lane. Misses short. Here comes St. Francis. Gizzy nearly lost her footing. Looks inside, Schwederman. Puts it on the floor, into the corner. Fordyce from deep. Off the heel, offensive rebound, Stout. Knocked to the floor, a late whistle, and a timeout called by Coach Jeremy Hinney of USF. 3:55 to go, Taylor down 10 on the Trojan Sports Network.
Join the Trojan Club today and support Taylor student athletes 12 months a year. The Trojan Club has 4 different levels of membership for you to choose from. Each level receives complimentary season tickets, while the Athletic Director's Circle and Trojan MVP levels receive gifts from the athletic department. Over the years, members have helped supply the funds for a sports information position, purchasing equipment for teams and the athletic training staff, and providing broadcasts of Trojan athletics like the one you're enjoying right now. With the support of alumni and friends, the Taylor combination of spiritual growth, outstanding academics, and a highly competitive intercollegiate athletic program can continue. To join, call 765-998-4331 or log on to TaylorTrojans.com and click on the Trojan Club tab at the top of the homepage. The Trojan Club, supporting Taylor University student athletes.
.355 to play. Taylor down 63-53 to 7th-ranked St. Francis on the Trojan Sports Network. You're inside Odell Arena and Paul Patterson Court. Caleb Hatch with you on the Trojan Sports Network. St. Francis with the ball out of the timeout. Schwederman kicks it out. Fordyce inside free throw line. Schwederman back out to Fordyce. Puts it on the floor, drives and misses. Kelly, the rebound for Taylor. Here come the Trojans. Warfel has it knocked away, gets it back, throws it up. Shot won't go. Knocked it out of bounds, but she touched it last. St. Francis with it back again, up by 10, and time becoming the enemy here for Taylor with under 3.5 to play. Gizzy, perimeter left. Drives, kicks it out. Stout from the free throw line, passes back to Gizzy. Gizzy attacks and gets the roll. Pushes the St. Francis lead to a dozen, over 3 minutes to go. Warfel, perimeter right. Up top, Anslet. Anslet takes it down the lane. High off the window and in. And a quick timeout called by Taylor coach Cassie Wiseman as Anslet adds to her total on the afternoon, up to 15. That's a season high for the freshman and cuts it to a 65-55 ball game, 2:57 to play. Don't forget, we'll have the men's game coming up. Tip time set for approximately 7:30 after this one. Taylor men looking to make it 2 in a row as they took down Marion with ease back on Saturday. Trying to maintain pace and earn a top 4 seed for the Crossroads League tournament coming up later this month. Taylor back at home on Saturday inside Odell Arena and Paul Patterson Court as they will host Huntington Senior Day. 1 p.m. tip for the women, 3 p.m. for the men. St. Francis with the ball. Stout has it, puts it on the floor. Hands it off to Fordyce. Gregory leads all scorers with 26, dribbling at the midcourt logo. Shot clock at 8. That's a Schwederman screen. Stout kicks it out. Gregory will have to launch from deep. In and out. Ball loose. Kelly comes up with it for Taylor. Opportunity for the Trojans to make it a single-digit deficit. Kelly, quick 3. Bounces out. That was a clean look. Didn't fall. And St. Francis going to use some clock once again. And a foul called on Taylor. That's just the 3rd as Anslet picks up her first. So 1 more foul to give for Taylor. Gregory gets it on the inbound. 2 minutes to play. Shot clock down to 6. Gregory drives left side of the lane, floats it up, won't go. Trout the rebound. Here comes Taylor. And we have a whistle as Stout bumped Trout. Marissa Trout, 2 shots at the foul line. That is the 4th on Stout. And again, the 5th foul. So Taylor shooting free throws rest of the way. But Trout misses the first. Great free throw shooter. In fact, all-time career record at Huntington North. She misses both. Came in 88.5% on the season. It's been a struggle at the foul line for Marissa Trout and Taylor. She's now just 1 for 4. Under 90 seconds to go. 10-point lead for St. Francis. Fordyce fouled by Trout. That was the final foul to give for Taylor. Just the first foul on Trout. Casey Warfel checks back in. Emma Foll to the Taylor bench. Gizzy using up clock. Shot clock down to 8. And finally a whistle. That's a 4th on Quinn Kelly, and again, more importantly, the 15th foul. Gizzy will get 2 shots here. 87% on the season. Makes the first. Gizzy makes both, back up to a 12-point lead, 67-55, just over a minute to play. St. Francis in control. 3 from the corner, gets a bounce for Anslet. And we have a whistle on the inbound. I don't know what the officials are discussing here. It might be the game clock. But Anslet up to 18. Season high for the freshman. Now this is currently under review. Again, Taylor fans, don't forget dates are set for the basketball summer camps. Boys camp in its 70th year, girls camp in its 50th year. 3 sessions for the boys camp dates, July 5th through 9th, 12th through 16th, and 19th through 23rd. 1 session for the girls camp dates, June 14th through 17th. For more information, go to taylortrojans.com/camps. Sign-ups open now for both boys and girls camps, and spots fill up quickly. Again, taylortrojans.com/camps. The Anslet 3 puts Taylor down at 9-60. St. Francis ball out of the timeout. So initially thought it was a review, just a timeout called by Taylor. And St. Francis makes their way back onto the court. Men's game set to start about 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one. Both teams waiting, getting ready to warm up. Schwederman to inbound for St. Francis. Here we go. Gregory draws a double team. The pass out of it. Oh, nearly stolen by Anslet. But up ahead, and Gizzy wide open underneath. And an easy lay-in, that should do it. 69-58, under a minute to go. That should seal it for St. Francis. Anslet drives inside. Goes off glass, too strong. Gets the rebound, rips it away, and finishes 20 now for Anslet. Taylor down 9, and a foul with 37.1 to play. Trout picks up her second. Casey Warfel back in for Taylor. Callie Gregory at the free throw line. 71.5% on the year. 26 to lead all scorers. Makes the first. 70-60 the lead for St. Francis. Second one, though, is short. Trout has it for Taylor. They need points in a flurry. Anslet has it, nearly lost the dribble. The give, Kelly. That's a long two that will fall. No, the official says it was a two-pointer, yes, clarifying. 70-62 with 21 seconds to play. Full in, Warfel back to the bench for Taylor. Oh, nearly a steal on the inbound and a quick foul on Trout as she picks up her third. 20.7 to play. Allison Callie Gregory back to the free throw line as Warfel checks back in for TU. And Gregory gets the roll on the first. Hits both. 10-point lead, 72-62, just over 20 seconds to play. Taylor with the ball. Anslet, step back three. Short. Rebound, Schwieterman. Up ahead to Stout, and looks like Taylor will back off, and that will do it. Trojans battled, but come up short, falling 72-62. St. Francis now 23-2 on the year, 13-2. Tied for the top of the lead in the Crossroads League. Meanwhile, Taylor falls to 16-9, 6-9 in CL play with their fifth straight loss on the year. We'll take a timeout. When you return, final stats and a chat with Taylor women's coach Cassie Wiseman on the other side on the Trojan Sports Network.
I'm Chuck Lofton. Let's see what makes Taylor University and the town of Upland so wonderfully one of a kind.
If you get sick, you can trust that we will take care of you. As a Magnet-designated healthcare system, our expert team will create a personalized plan to get you back on your feet. Marion Health, great care from great people.
Back inside Odell Arena and Paul Patterson Court. Caleb Hatch now joined by Taylor women's coach Cassie Wiseman. Coach, your team played St. Francis so tough. What were they able to do down the stretch to close out this game?
They're just a really good team. I mean, if we're 10 points away from whatever they are, number 5, number 6 in the nation, like that team that showed up today is the one that's ready to battle, and that's what Taylor basketball is all about. I thought we executed the scout and what we were supposed to do about 95% of the time. They're just really good players and they took over, but I'm really proud of how we played, especially defensively with the buy-in where we were at. And Emma and Marissa really stepped up for us on the offensive end. Got their feet set, shot the ball. A loss is never what we want, but this loss was steps in the right direction. So.
Yeah, you mentioned Emma Anslet, Marissa Trout, both season highs for the freshmen. What were they able to do offensively as St. Francis took away Casey tonight on the offensive end?
I think they were just really confident, and we had a lot of conversations this week. It's like, it's your time, shoot the ball, score. we need points in different spots, and so they really rose up to the challenge there, and I was proud of both of them, how they played.
Marissa getting her first start of the season tonight. Thanks, Coach, and good luck on Saturday
Thank
against
you.
Huntington.
Thanks.
And going to be joined now by Emma Anslet as she scored a season-high 20 points. 7 of 12 from the field, 5 of 8 from three-point range, including one that I think I said was from Mary, and that was pretty deep.
Nice.
What was working for your shot tonight?
I was just a lot more confident than I've been in a long time, and Coach had full confidence in me. He told me if it felt like leather, shoot it. So my teammates got me open really well, so it's all on them.
For you to do what you did coming off the bench, you hadn't scored in double figures for a while. Your season high previously was just 12. What was clicking? Was it just the confidence in going out there?
Yeah, I kind of went out there and was like, you know what, you just got to do your thing. Do what you know how to do, and it was working for me today. So.
Well, great game for you. Unfortunately, unable to come up with the win tonight, but good luck against Huntington on Saturday.
Thank you so much.
That's Emma Anslet joining us. We'll run through our final stats in game one of our doubleheaders. The Taylor women fall to 7th-ranked St. Francis. Final score 72-62. For St. Francis, they're 29 of 48, just over 60% from the field, 6 of 16 from three-point range, 8 of 14 from the foul line. They had 12 turnovers, 13 points off turnovers, 28 total rebounds, 3 offensive, 25 defensive, 12 assists, 2 blocks, 6 steals, 16 fouls, 6 bench points, 2 second chance points, 42 points in the paint, 8 fast break points. Leading the way for St. Francis, Callie Gregory with 29, which tied her season high. She went 11 of 17 from the field, 4 of 8 from three-point range, also added 7 rebounds. 22 for Isabella Gizzi, just 2 off her season and career high, 6 rebounds for her as well. 7 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists for Taylor Fordyce, 4 points each for Julia Mantilla, Rena Schwiederman, and Allison Choi. 2 points for Samia Stout, Ashley Cox, and Emma Royst did not score. Meanwhile, for Taylor tonight, 24 of 54 from the field, 9 of 22 from three-point range, started 5 of 8 from deep, 5 of 10 from the foul line. They had 13 turnovers, 9 points off of Marion's 12 turnovers, 28 total rebounds, so both teams even in the rebounding battle, 7 offensive, 21 defensive, 14 assists on the 24 made baskets for Taylor. No blocks, 4 steals, 14 fouls, 22 bench points, outscored St. Francis 22-6. Bench scoring second chance points. They outscored St. Francis 11-2. Points in the paint though went in St. Francis's favor, 42-20. Just 2 fast break points for the Trojans. Emma Anslet led the way, 20 points, 7 of 12 from the field, 5 of 8 from three-point range, a season high for the freshman. Doing that off the bench. 14 points, 6 rebounds for Marissa Trout. Season high for the freshman in her first start. 8 points for Casey Warfel. That's a season low for the freshman. Scores 25.5 a game. 8 points, 10 rebounds for Quinn Kelly. 7 points, 5 rebounds for Maddie Allen. 3 points for Emma Full. 2 points for Katie Moyer. Selena Blunt did not score. Again, final score, Taylor falls to 7th-ranked St. Francis, 72-62. Thanks to Alexis. Thanks to Aiden, and thanks to Grace. I am Caleb Hatch saying so long for now. We'll have the men's game between Taylor and St. Francis in about 20 minutes time right here on the Trojan Sports Network.